Hey, hi everyone. My name is Rajat, and today I'm gonna teach you quadratic equation for the K-12 category exams like JEE Mains and NDA. First, I would like to discuss what is the importance of this topic. So today we will gonna learn quadratic equation, right? Okay, quadratic equation. Okay. So first we will learn what is importance of this topic regarding this exam. If I am talking about the NDA exams, so there is the every year from the last 10 paper we are getting minimum 5 questions in every cycle of the exam. Okay, out of 120 questions, can you imagine there is a 5 questions from this topic minimum. Okay, so if you know very well, if your concept is clear, if you are master in this topic, you're gonna easily clear these 5 questions in a very easy way and in a very efficient time. Okay, and if I am talking about the, this is about the NDA. If I am talking about the JEE main, then you will get at least 2 questions in every year. Okay, as we see there, as we seen the pattern of the this exam, so minimum 2 questions from the every year you will get in JEE main. So, and one more thing, if you are good in quadratic equation, then you are not gonna take more time to solve this question in a examination hall. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's start. Okay, so let's see what is the agenda for the today, guys. Today we will learn what is quadratic equation, and in this section we will learn about the expressions, and from the basic I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna teach you from the very basic. If your basic is cleared about any topic, you're gonna do any kind of question. Okay, you're gonna solve any kind of question, whatever it is, if your basic is clear. Okay, no problem what it is. Okay, so, and second we will learn roots or solution of quadratic equations. Okay, so these two topics we will learn in this lecture. Okay, so let's find out what is expression. Okay, so what is expression? If there is a, okay, there are too many apples in this bucket which we cannot count just by seeing those apples. So what we will suppose? We suppose there is a X apple, right? And if there is another bucket in which we have Y mangoes. So if someone asks me what is the total number of fruits or what is the total number of mangoes and apples over here, okay, so what we gonna tell that we will say X plus Y. So we will represent these apples and mangoes by this expression. So what is this X plus Y? X plus Y is the expression, and there is a lots of kind of expression which we can deal with, the linear expressions, quadratic expressions, cubic expression and all. So today we will gonna learn about the quadratic equations. So we will first see what is the quadratic expression. So this is why this is the linear expression, because the maximum power of the variable in this expression is 1. Okay, if there is a maximum power in any expression is 2, that will be known as the quadratic equation. Okay, like we have x square plus 2. So what is this? This is the quadratic expression. So what is the standard of the quadratic equation which we take to learn quadratic equation and solve quadratic equation? That is, look, there is the expression fx, and that is the ax square plus bx plus c. So what is this? This is the quadratic expressions where a not equal to 0. Why a not equal to 0 we are taking here? Because if here a become 0, then the whole equation become ax square will become 0, and then it will not remain the quadratic equation. It will become what? It will become linear equation. What it will become? It will become linear equation, right? So it will become what? It will become? It will become linear expression. Now when any, now what is the equation? When any expression become equate to any constant number, okay, like we have total number of fruits in 2 buckets is 100, then x plus y will become equal to 100. What is this? This is the equation, because we equate some expression with something, okay, which have some values. Okay, so that is the equation. And what is the quadratic equations? As we know the standard expression of the quadratic equation, what is the standard expression? That is the ax square plus bx plus c. And when we will equate it any constant like 0, then this will become quadratic equation, right? So you guys getting what is the quadratic expression and what is the quadratic equation? Okay. So you guys thinking why we are learning this quadratic equation and quadratic, what is it mean? Why we need to learn this? So this is the used to solve many values, like many things, like there is the rocket which have in the physics we will you will learn about the law of equation which is in quadratic equation. So what it will be the path of the any about the projectile motion, at what time it will, at what place, these all things, okay, we can solve by using the quadratic equation. That's why we are learning it. Okay, there is a lots of application of the, you know, there is a lots of application of the quadratic equation. Like we can say that there is a man, you know, which age is x, suppose, and another man which age is just 5 years back the age of the first one. Okay, then the what will the current age of the second man? It's a x minus 5. Let's suppose we know the multiplication of those ages is 25. Okay, like x into x minus 5 is equal to 25. Okay. And what is it? Here our expression become quadratic. Now we gonna solve this problem by the quadratic equation. You guys are getting my point, what I'm trying to say? Okay, so by getting the value of x we have to solve, by getting the age of the first person we have to solve this equation. And this, what is this equation? This is quadratic equation. Okay, So now how we will solve this equation? For that we need to find the roots of the equation, a solution of the equation, which value gonna satisfy to the equation we need to find out. So for that we're gonna find out the what is the roots of the equation and all things. Okay, so now we will learn what is the roots of the equation. So there is a standard formula, standard expressions of the quadratic equation. It's ax square plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0. Okay, so now we have to find the roots of the equation. So what we can do, there is a lots of method to find. Okay, basically we will learn here 2 to 3 method to find out the roots of the equation. So first is the we can say that the Sridhara formula. Let's suppose there is the roots of this equation. The first things I will let you know how many roots a equation will have. You know how many roots a equation will have. What do you think? Hmm? Always remember what is the which is the maximum power of any equation a variable have, that will be the number of roots over there. Okay? Right? If there is a linear equation, then what will how many solution will be the of equation is 1. Okay, x is equal to 5, or x plus 2 x is equal to 3. So how many solution will this linear equation will have? There is the one solution. What that will be? That will be 3x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 1. It means when we will put 1 in this equation gonna satisfy both the side. Okay, the left hand side will be equal to right hand side. When we will put the value of x in the equation, then it will satisfy, then we will call it, this is the equation of the roots. Okay, let's suppose we have quadratic equation. The how many roots we will have for the quadratic equation? That will be 2. It doesn't matter the roots is real or imaginary or same or repetitive. These all things we will learn further. Okay, first we have to learn how many roots will a equation have. Okay, so quadratic equation will have how many roots? 2 roots. Cubic equation will have how many roots? 3 roots. Okay, a n degree polynomial will have how many roots? N roots. Okay, and the power of the any variable in any equation is n, that will known as n degree polynomial. Is this clear you? Right? Okay, so the first method to find out the roots of the equation is Sridhara formula, which is minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac whole upon 2a. This is the formula finding the roots. Okay, guys. Now let's suppose this equation have 2 roots. Okay, this equation have 2 roots. One is alpha and the second one is beta. Okay, these are the roots of the equation. Okay, it means the roots of the equation, if these are the roots of this equation, if alpha and beta gonna satisfy the equation. Okay, so now this is the formula, we will use it in some critical case where we are not unable to split the equation or expression. Okay. First we will learn how we can find the root without this formula. There is a method, it's called the splitting of terms to finding the roots of the equation. Like, let's have a equation. Okay, the equation is like, let's take an 3x square plus, you know, 3x square plus 8x plus 4 is equal to 0. How we can split it? 4 into 3 is equal to 12, right? 3x square plus 6 into 2 is equal to 12, and when we add this 6 and 2 we will get 8, right? We will multiply these two terms, we are getting 12 as a result. Now we will split will like that, the sum of those splitting term will equal to x coefficient, and that will be 6 into 2. We will multiply, we will get 12. When we will add this term we will get 8, right? Now what we can take common from the here? 3. Take 3 common from the here, and what other term we can take? We can also take the x common from the, right? Then the 3x will have the common from the here, remaining term will become x plus, when we divide 6x by 3x we will get 2. Look, I am teaching you from the very basic. Okay, what we can take the common from the here? We can take 2 common from the here, and what we will get remaining term? The remaining term will be x plus 2, which will be equal to 0. Now x plus 2 is common in the both term, then we will take x plus 2 common here, and remaining term will become 3x plus 2. Now what will be the roots of the equation? When x plus 2 is equal to 0, then we will get x is equal to minus 2, and when we will do 3x plus 2 is equal to 0, then what we will get? We will get x is equal to minus 2 upon 3. Now these are the roots of the equation. It means this value x is equal to minus 2, x is equal to minus 2 by 3 must be satisfy the main equation. Okay. Let's put this value in the equation, that is 3 multiply by minus 2 whole square plus 8 multiply by minus 2 plus 4 is equal to 0. Now calculate this value, we will get 3 multiplied by 4 minus 16 plus 4, 3 multiplied by 4 is equal to 12 minus 16 plus 4 is equal to 0. It means left hand side is equal to right hand side. It means this is the root of the equation which we have find. It's a true. Okay, look, I am teaching you from the very basic. Okay, I am teaching like, if your grandfather here sit in the classroom, you will also get learn. Okay, so if you have any doubt how to find the roots of the equation, okay, look, I'm going to tell you how to find another by the formula. Okay, here what is the value of a? A will equate to 3, B will equate to 8, and C will equate to 4. Now put this value in the our formula. What is the formula? Minus B plus minus under root B square minus 4AC whole upon 2A whole upon 2A. So what the roots will become? Minus B is equal to minus 8 plus minus under root Okay, d square, it means 8 square will be, which will be 64 minus 4. Okay, minus 4. Let me drop something. So minus 8 plus minus under root 4 minus 4 into a cube. What is the value of a? 3 multiply by what is the value of c? Is whole upon 2 multiply by what is the value of this 3. Okay, let's see. So minus 8 plus minus under root 4 minus, when we multiply 4 by 3 it will be 12, when we 12 multiply by 4 it will become 48. Right now whole upon 6 minus 8 plus minus under root, what it will become? It will become 6 and 1, 16. Then 64 minus by 48, we will, what will we get? 16. It's a 6. What is the under root value of 16? It's a 4. Minus 8 plus minus 4 upon 6. Now solve it. We will get the value minus 8 plus 4 by 6 and minus 8 minus 4 by, what we will get here? We will get minus 8 plus 4 upon 6 and minus 8 minus 4 upon 6. This is what? Minus 8 and 4, it's minus 4 by 6 and it is minus, okay, 12 by 6. It will become minus 2 by 3 and it will become minus. We are getting the same value from the formula also. Okay, we are getting the same value from the formula also. You guys are getting what I'm trying to say? Okay. So these are the two main methods to finding the roots of the quadratic equation or solution of the quadratic equation. Okay. Now there is some property of the roots. Okay. Look, there is some property, some we can tell the nature of the roots by use. Can you tell me something? Under root minus 1, what kind of this? Is it the real value or imaginary number? Is it the real value or it is the imaginary? Because under root never take the negative value in the real number system. What is the real number system? Which can be represented on the number line. Which can be represented on the number line, that is the known in the real number system, like 0, 1, 2, 3. In between two root we can take any number. 2.00003 can be represented on the number line. Okay. Minus 1, minus 2, which can be represented on the number line, real number, that is the known of the real number, and which we cannot represent on the number line system, that is the known as the imaginary number. Okay, that will be the known as the imaginary number. And because of the under root never can take the negative value, so for solving this we have to take the imaginary line to represent this number. So that's why we call it imaginary number. That's clear. Now when this discriminant value, then b square, okay, minus 4 ac. Here discriminant will not have the good value. What is the value of discriminant? It's the b square minus 4ac. When this value is less than 0, it will negative, then under root will become what? Negative numbers, something negative value. and then roots, what will become the roots? Roots will become imaginary. Okay, when b will become 0, means it will, the value of b square minus 4ac become equal to 0. Then our roots alpha and beta, which we suppose will become minus b plus minus 0 upon 2a, means minus b upon 2a, means the value of alpha and beta are the same. When the value of d becomes 0, then we will get the value, our roots are same, we will get the same root. Okay, and when the d is greater than 0, okay, what we will get? Greater than equal to 0, we will get real and distinct solution. We will get real and distinct solution when the value of d is greater than equal to 0. So when it will be equal to 0, then the roots will be the same, but when it's greater than 0, okay, and when it will be greater than 0, so our roots, what will be our roots? Real and distinct. When it is equal to 0, our roots will be same and real. When it's less than 0, our roots will be imaginary. So this is all about the how to find what is the quadratic equation and how to find the roots of the equation. Okay, so that's it for the today lecture. Okay, we will gonna learn the combination of roots. Okay, what is the sum and product of the roots? Okay, what is the common of roots? Okay, this all things we will learn into the next lecture. Then until, do practice and enjoy. Thank you so much, students. Have a great day. Bye bye.